EXFOR library contains experimental nuclear reaction data measured during last 50 years. A lot of this data were initially measured as ratios to monitor data but published as absolute values. This is practical exercise showing how to automatically renormalize old experimental data from EXFOR database using NDS web retrieval system. We start from this internet address. Then we can use prepared examples and select example 14, automatic renormalization of experimental data. We can also use another target, reaction, and quantity, selecting them from help boxes. When we fill in this form, we can submit our search. So we found manganese 55 N-alpha cross-sections, and we are going to use one of data sets to plot it. So I select one data set as example, and I'm going to make quick plot. I submit retrieve, and then I got this plot. You can see experimental data values. So these are data published by author. Now we're going to copy them to clipboard and go back to select our data again. So now we put option apply automatic cross-section. We have such 7 data sets which allows us to do that, and we select advanced plot option. Now we retrieve data again. And now we see additional items, requested corrections, where we see what correction was requested. Actually it was only renormalization. And we can see what was done. This is protocol of recalculations. Now we see new data, and we can paste data from previously saved data set without correction. Now if we repaint it and we request legend and authors, and we see that difference between old and new data. We can put also data values, and we see the data were recalculated. So blue boxes show us new values, and we see that asterisk showing that data were modified. We can check what was really done for every data point. For this we call this link data check. We have only 10 points, and we see what was done. So this is original value, and this is value which was recalculated. So we see final factor, which is 1.01635, and we see how uncertainty were changed from 958, for example, in first point, to 956. We can also see what was the value of monitors which were used for renormalization. If we call this link, see used monitors, this plot, so we can observe monitors, and we see that there is recommended monitor Ferrum 56 MP and monitor taken from another EXFOR entry. So what else can we do? Now we will try to compare these data sets with ENDF data library, evaluated data library. So for this we call ENDF button and come to retrieval system of evaluated data with the same material 155, the same reaction and cross-section. Now we can select one of library or many of libraries and call plot. So we have curve, for example in this case it is GEF 3.1.2, and we can paste again old non-modified data. Now we can zoom and do some graphic operations on the plot, and we can also calculate chi-square for data before and after renormalization. We see that we had chi-square 1.2, and after renormalization, where it is indicated by asterisk, then we have chi-square 0.98. So that's all. Thank you for your attention.